Burlington Mayor Marianne Meed Ward is back to talk about what is happening around the city. Good morning, welcome back.
Good morning, great to be here.
Big meeting at Council yesterday,
Yes.
all revolving around the Millcroft Greens and the development there and MZOs. Tell us what is the latest? There's a lot going on.
Yeah, so Millcroft Greens applied and received permission through the Ontario Land Tribunal to develop part of the golf course. City Council since 2022 has been unanimous in our view that parks and open space, which is what it was zoned, is not where we want to see development. We don't need to develop that to meet our housing targets. These are not going to be affordable units. So we've been fighting that, and our last hope really is through what's called a minister's zoning order. The province can issue it at any time to set the zoning as parks and open space, which is what we think it should be. Then we thought about the balance of the property. So this is not subject to any current development application, but it could be. There's about 100 acres there. So yesterday at Council, we unanimously supported a second request to the province for another MZO to protect the balance as parks and open space. So it's consistent with our view throughout this process that this is not where we want to see development. The community currently has been very clear that this is not where they want to see development. We have lots of other places that are more suitable in the city to build housing.
How optimistic are you that the province is going to say, okay, we'll grant you the MZO for that portion of...
For the new part?
Yes.
You know, I'm an optimist. I will always hold out until I get a hard no on that. You know, and I think that a reasonable case can be made. The concerns about the first parcel was, you know, not wanting to interfere with a tribunal ruling. Of course, a minister's zoning order can be issued at any time, but there's none of those circumstances apply on the balance.
Right.
It is parks and open space. We want to keep it that way. That's what it's zoned in our official plan. There's no existing development rights there. They'd have to go through a process to get that. And so we want to say, look, help us preserve this. This is our vision. It's in our plan. And we recognize that that's not enough. Having it in our plan as parks and open space is not enough, because somebody can apply to change the plan and we get overruled by a tribunal that is not elected by the people, that can overrule and override the community's wishes and a council vote. So we're saying, help us, be preemptive. Let's agree that this is not where we need to see development. And Burlington has a deficit of over 100 acres of urban parkland. So this is exactly the wrong place for development.
There are some real fears in the community as well about flooding. There has been some flooding issues in the past, but I want to move on to another amazing initiative, Elect Respect, which was created by you and many others around the table.
Yes, so this was, I convene twice a year a group of women who are elected representatives in Halton, everybody from trustee to MP, MPP. It's nonpartisan. We get together to support each other, to talk about you know, what's happening in our worlds. And in a conversation about a year and a half ago, we all shared stories of being harassed, abused by members of the public, or even by councils, toxic council members. And it was to the point where one of our great MPs, Pam Demoff, announced that she wasn't running in the most recent federal election because she didn't want to subject herself or her family to this kind of abuse. And it's not just disagreeing with policy. These are threats of violence. I've had them. I've been told not to walk to work. I've been told not to go to public meetings. I've been, you know, had security for a time when I would go out in public. This is threats of bodily harm. So, you know, and so we said, what can we do about this? So we created a pledge, and we said, well, we can commit to respectful debate and not making it personal. And then from there, it really grew. The Canadian feminist parliamentarians picked it up for members of Parliament, which is awesome. We've now expanded it to anybody that wants to sign anywhere in the country. Sign the pledge that you'll be respectful, and
we got to go. All the links on the website, more information I know on the Burlington website. And thanks for coming in this morning.
Absolutely.
More to come here on Morning Live.